Hello everyone, it's Morgan from the Twins, and today I'll be doing another Cooking with Morgan episode. Today what we're going to be making is peppermint bark. So yeah, let's get started. I'll start off with telling what ingredients you need. So what you'll need for this peppermint bark cooking tutorial is a microwavable bowl, a spoon, measuring cups, a rolling pin, a spatula. If you don't have one of these spatulas, you can use a whisk, you can use a regular spoon, a big one, or you can use basically any utensil that actually works for like flattening out. You also need some milk chocolate chips. You can either use the morsels like I'm using, or you can use some chocolate buttons, like they're like this big. Some white chocolate chips. You can use the morsels that I'm using, or you can use the milk chocolate buttons. You'll need you can either use candy canes or mints, like I'm using. You will need a plastic bag. Sorry if you hear that, because Molly's making a video stand. And last but not least, you will need some parchment paper on a baking tray. If you don't have parchment paper, you can use a silicone mat or a wax paper or tin foil. You'll also be needing a freezer and a microwave, which is over there. So let's get started. So all you need to do is get your 1 cup measuring cup. I have a Mickey one. And you want to pour your milk chocolate morsels in there, or your buttons, whatever chocolate, or you could also use some Hershey chocolate. If you can't open it, wait. I could use some scissors. So you just want to pour it in your cup. Obviously, I did not make my opening big enough, so I need to cut a bit more. This should be good. Before making stuff, you should always wash your hands first, and you should always test out the products that you're using, because they could be bad, you never know. You want to get your bowl and pour in your chocolate. Now you want to just put this in the microwave for 30-second intervals, and once you get to 2 30-second intervals, you want to put it in the microwave for 15 seconds. So yeah, I'll be back when my 30-second intervals are done. So this is my chocolate after my second 30-second interval.
Yeah, flip it around.
It's coming along good. I just want to put this in the microwave for 15 more I think I'm gonna stick with 10 more seconds. So yeah. So once your chocolate is really smooth like mine, you want to grab your baking tray. Make sure it has your lime parchment paper on it. You just want to pour it in your baking tray. It's pretty good. We should try some sometime. Okay, so here I go with mine.
truck, but I gotta do that in the daytime.
Okay, I'm gonna smooth my chocolate out a bit. I just want to tap it. It's coming along good, guys. That's what it looks like. It's dripping. Okay, so I'm gonna get my spatula. Molly's making a video star. Make sure to check out her video wherever she is. Molly, right there. Right there. Make sure to her video when she does this. Okay. I'm just gonna shake it around. Shake it around. I'm gonna make sure to let it drip this way.
You look like you're driving a car.
And then this
When you ride a bike, you go like this and you pedal.
Okay. So this should
No,
be
you don't
good.
move your hand.
Now, what you want to do is put this in the freezer for 5 minutes to let it chill and cool, to let it like sort of freeze before we put our white chocolate on it, so it doesn't mix in with the milk chocolate. So yeah, if you want, you can also use some dark chocolate or semi-sweet chocolate if you don't want milk chocolate, just to make it a little more healthier. But nobody wants their candy to be healthy. So who would use dark chocolate? Adults. Don't use dark chocolate. Dark chocolate's gross. Even if you like it, I don't. It's gross. But you can use it if you want to. So yeah, I'll see you when I put that in the freezer, and I'm going to melt my white chocolate while that's going. Oh, and what you want to do if you have excess chocolate in your bowl, you want to grab it all and put it in your mouth and eat it, because it's delightful. This is what you'll look like when you've done it all. Okay, so now that we have a clean bowl, I just got a new bowl. I feel like rinsing my bowl out. Now we want to grab our white chocolate morsels, and we want to pour a cup. Wait, we want to pour a half of a cup. Okay, a half of a cup. Remember, you always have to test it before you put it in your baking. Good. A half of a cup. And a half of a cup. And 2 half cups. And a fourth of a cup. Now, you want to put this in for bowls because you don't want your chocolate to burn. Now, white chocolate burns easily, so you don't want to put in for like 30 seconds to 30-second intervals because it might burn. So I'm going to put my chocolate into the microwave for 15-second intervals. I'll see you when my 15-second intervals are up. This is my chocolate. It's way more. It has been more than 2 15-second intervals, but I wanted to like do it some more so it's actually sort of melted, because white chocolate is a bit harder to melt than milk chocolate, because you always want to be careful because you don't want your chocolate to burn. So yeah, I'll see you when that's all melted. So this is my chocolate. Once it's all melted, it should look like this. It took a 20-second
do I hit?
It took 20 seconds, and then I put it in for 10 seconds, and I watched it like very closely when it was in there for 10 seconds because I obviously did not want my chocolate to burn. So now it's time to put it on top of our milk chocolate. So I got my milk chocolate, and it's sort of hardened up. And now I just want to grab my milk chocolate, white chocolate I meant, sorry. And I want to pour it over my milk chocolate. And again, make sure your milk chocolate has been hardened for 5 minutes before you pour your white chocolate onto your milk chocolate because it will mix it. So that should be good. You want to lick it, the excess from the bowl. And now you want to grab your spatula and you want to smooth it on Okay, so mine is not that like firm yet, so the white chocolate sort of mixed in. So I think I'm gonna have to make some more. I'll show you. Make some more white chocolate. I didn't make enough, and I'll show you when it's all like good and back to normal again. Okay, so now what you want to do is grab your mince and bring it to a hard. Sorry, there's pizza. Pizza. And you want to smash it on the cutting board or wherever you're allowed to smash it. Okay, so now that you have your chocolate, your mince all crushed up, you want to sprinkle them over your chocolate before your chocolate dries. Sprinkle as much as you want to make it extra good. Just come on. Sorry. Yeah. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm just patting mine in. Add as much peppermint as you want. Okay, so I think I have all my peppermint bark done. And now I'm just going to put it in the freezer until it is all hardened up. So yeah, I'll see you when that's done.
Molly, when you
Okay, so as you can see, it's out of the freezer, and now it's ready to be cut. So you just want to get a knife, and you could cut it into, you could break it into pieces, or you can, peppermint. It's very hard to cut because it's hard. So you can cut it if you want. You could cut it into little wedges like I'm doing. And you can, this is a wonderful gift that you can give to somebody. You can also break it up into pieces. Molly, what's your reaction of trying it?
Nope.
What do you rate it out of On a scale of 1 to 10.
See you in
7.
the morning. Call me if you need anything.
Pretty good for a kid baking. Mommy, what do you rate it? Out of a scale of 1 to 10.
Well, I'm gonna rate it 7 because I like dark chocolate better.
That's what Molly gave it.
Okay, a 6.
So I hope you guys enjoyed this video of me making peppermint bark. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. So yeah, please like, subscribe, and comment down below if you've tried this and if you've liked it. So yeah, bye!